Welcome to another Foolish Thoughts episode. This is Joseph Barone, aka A Fool for Learning, and our foolish thought for today is, I did a ride-on. One of the benefits of attending the Montgomery County Citizens Academy was to be able to participate in a ride-on. So, what is a ride-on? Well, you have the opportunity to ride with a police officer in your area as he or she works their shift. And so, I did so on Friday, January 16th, over a 5-hour period. Shortly after I arrived, and I arrived at the district police station, the officer who was assigned to me gave me a tour of the station. Then we got into the vehicle and then headed out. During my 5 hours with him, his calls included shoplifting at a local big box store, a 2-car accident, and both cars were totaled. There were some injuries, but no fatalities. A car which went off the road. A person having dark thoughts, possible suicide attempt or thinking about suicide. Loitering at a small shopping center, and a domestic dispute. In addition, we visited an area known for drag racing. At each call, I was allowed to be near the officer and to watch and listen as to what was going on, including as he was questioning various people. The shoplifting call was interesting, as when we arrived, one of the 2 young ladies was crying her eyes out, while the other was calm but not happy. Of course, both had no identification. However, after taking their information and running a check, it was determined that they had no outstanding warrants in the area, as they were both from Virginia. In fact, the moment they found out they would not be arrested, but simply trespassed, their attitude changed. One began joking and laughing, while the other just simply decided to give the lead officer who was handling the trespassing a hard time. The domestic dispute was a repeat call. The officer stated that he had been there before. The woman stated to the officer that her husband was attempting to turn her teenage children against her. In the end, there was little that he could do, other than to provide the woman with some resources to contact. At the end of the ride-on, the officer apologized to me that it was a quiet night. Not much action, he said. If you live in Montgomery County, Maryland, complete the Citizens Academy, and you too can participate on a ride-on with a police officer. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to listen to this episode, and if you learned something, please take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, or share with a friend. This is Joseph Barone, aka A Fool for Learning, signing out. Remember, learn, perform, succeed.